won all titles in the men's hockey event since the time hockey was introduced back in 1998. But for India, the starting lineup, Srijesh in goal. But with me in the comm box to talk about India's chances, Virendra Skina.
Thank you, Raman. You see the Indian lineup: goalkeeper Srijesh, Abhishek, who's had a splendid tournament, Surinder, captain Manpreet Singh, the warrior in the midfield, Hardik, Harmanpreet. And belief, Raman, belief is one word that the Indians must have today. You see on the bench Jarmanpreet, Gurjant, Mandeep, who's been again in spectacular form, goalkeeper Pathak, Akashdeep and Jugraj over there. Every single Indian player will need to believe deeply. You see Coach Graham Reid, he knows all about the Australians. Colin Batch, of course, legendary player himself, has coached across the world. Was part of the coaching staff when Australia won their only Olympic gold medal at Athens in 2004.
A pushback taken by the Australians. They'll be attacking from left to right in this opening quarter. And you talked about self-belief. That's really been on an upswing in this Indian side ever since that bronze at Tokyo 2020. But a hit in from the right for the Australians. Wanting to take it quickly. As Jake Wetton pulls it back right into their own half. In India, choosing to hold back within their own half. All 11 in their own half, near the half line. Not trying to push forward too much. Lalit Upadhyay does the chasing. But here come Australia down the left now.
And Raman, when you are playing against Australia, the first 5 or 10 minutes of the match are absolutely critical. Because the pace and intensity which Australia start every match, it always overwhelms every single team. The Indians cannot afford any mistakes. They need to be extremely alert because the Australians will keep pressurizing them right from the word go.
It's the two unbeaten teams at Birmingham 2022 who facing off against each other in the final. Good long ball forward. Could this be a chance for Australia? Srijesh comes off the line. Can India defend? I think that infringement has been called. Beale's not too happy. Will Australia ask for a referral here?
You can refer if you want. I'm fine. Yeah.
Saved by the skin of their teeth, India, there in the opening moments.
And that's just what I mentioned, Raman. The Australians starting at pace and intensity, forcing errors of the Indian midfield. That's what the Australians do best. They pressurize and they force you into making mistakes.
I think it was a clever and very, very vital move off the line by Srijesh, who closed the angle down. Otherwise, the Australians had a straight shot through at goal. I think, once again, it's just the presence and the decision-making of Srijesh that saved us. Amit.
Absolutely, Raman. And I would love to see the Indians fighting fire with fire. As you see the replay of that, well saved by Srijesh. And the ball hitting the foot of Beale, of the affair over there. Varun Kumar with a slight mistrap, but recovering in time.
Makes the error on that pass back towards him, and it's a hit in from the right taken by the Aussies. Trying to crack it into the striking circle. That's very well defended.
And Raman, what I would really like to see is the Indians fighting fire with fire, because it's hard to defend for 60 minutes against Australia. The Indians opting to take a half-court press, but they'll have to ensure that when you do half-court press, you're very tight against your opponents.
Oh dear, that run from Jake Harvey leading to a penalty corner here.
Because I gave you many options. All I said to you was, you can refer if you want. The minute you say I'll take the referral, you can have it. But I told you. Okay, 10 guys.
Can they hold solid? They've gone to the first battery itself. The on-rushing Amit Rohidas blocks the shot as India clear the danger. Again, well defended. And Manpreet comes away with the ball, trying to play it forward. India scrappily win it back. The captain playing it wide towards Shamsher, does a fake. Looking for options. He's hemmed in by two Australians. Still gets the pass across. And that's a block on Abhishek.
That's Eddie Ockenden, Australia's most experienced player. Played 4 Olympics, Raman, 3 Olympic medals, 3 consecutive Commonwealth Games gold medals for him. playing his 4th Commonwealth Games now. One of the most experienced players in world hockey.
Close to 400 matches for Kendon, as Viren was saying. Here come Australia again. This not off the foot of a defender. India looking to clear, but still haven't got the ball outside the 25. Off the foot of Akashdeep, which is why that free hit was given. Chance on the reverse. A very important block by Surinder.
You can see that the Australians already
in deep, just taking on pressure. It's just a matter of time before, you know, you see the doors probably just being forced open of defense.
And the biggest confusion you have in your minds when you're playing against Australia or when you're preparing against Australia is, do you defend as a team or do you attack? Because when you attack, that's a risky.
Saved by Srijesh, but not on the rebound. I think it just sneaked under his feet after he attempted to block it the first time.
When the opposition has drag flickers of the quality of Blake.
Oh, this could be a chance. Yes, Srijesh is forced to come off the line, but the defense has been torn to smithereens as Australia score again.
That was just, again, a lethal counter-attack by Australia. Flynn Ogilvie with a beautiful ball down the center to Nathan Ephraimous, who scores Australia's 2nd goal.